Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Non Intellectuals. So, today I am back with another book recommendations for you guys. Uh, this collection is a really special collection for me and for all of you because this is like a neatly curated selection of books that I have loved throughout the years. But today's topic is going to be something really special or something really close to my heart because I think books, although मैं इतना पढ़ नहीं पा रही हूँ due to a lot of distractions, due to Instagram and most other things, I'm not able to read as much as I do want to, but still I'm getting a lot of time uh, to make these videos because I really want to get back into reading and do a lot more of it than what I'm getting to do these days. So for that, this is an attempt to read more so that I can make more videos for you guys. So this video is really special because today I'm going to be talking about books that taught me about love, that taught me something, little things about love which have changed me for the better or worse. Nobody knows. So I would say ki I think love is one of the things that is like can be explained in a lot of ways. Like as Leo Tolstoy says, there are as many loves as there are hearts. So I think for each one of us, love is completely different, and I think from books, books are a certain medium of expression art. It is a certain form of art. So, like movies, you can learn something about love from books also. So, these are the books which taught me something about love, I would say. A lot of them taught me something about love or the other, but these are the books that taught me a lot of things, or the way I perceive love comes from these books somewhere or the other. So, to start with, I would talk about this book. It is called I'll Give You the Sun. So, this is one of my sister's most favorite books, and I gave it to her to read. It is called I'll Give You the Sun. This looks like a thick read, but it's really not. It is a really easy read, and it is not a typical love story between a boy and a girl like typical genre. It is not like that. It is a book of love. It is not a love story. It is a book about love between a family, a pair of twins, to be specific about it. It is a story about siblings and how they grow up. um, it includes tragedy, love, respect, friendship, and aspects of adultery. I don't want to spoil you guys, but it taught me a lot about family and how you perceive it. It taught me a lot of about how you love and how you express that love even to those who are the closest to you. You take them for granted and think that they're always going to be there for you and you will always have enough time to love them or express that love to them. It is a very special book and it is really close to my heart. So it taught me a lot of about love for the ones who are already close to our heart, and sometimes we take them for granted. So about that love. The second book is White Nights by Fyodor Dostoevsky. All of you know how much I love this author, and White Nights is I think one of its shortest works ever. So this book talks about unreciprocated love. Like it talks about love that is one sided, love that is like isolated. It is not shared between a couple, it is not shared between two people. At least that is not what happens in the book. I don't know what happens after the book ends. So it is a very special book because it teaches you about the selfless nature of love. It teaches you about the um, solitude of love, how sometimes you stay alone in that kind of feeling, and it's still worth it because it teaches you a lot about yourself and life and the world, and it makes the whole living experience worth it. And if you get to experience it, you're truly one of the luckiest people in the world. So I think it's really a good read. Next book in this list is going to be Harry Potter. Now, this is not the first book or the second book or the last book. This is the third book. So why am I specific about how this book taught me a lot about love? Because I think from this book the characters really started to grow, and I really fell in love with the world and the characters. Because through this book, I don't want to spoil it for people who have not read Harry Potter or have not seen it, but this book introduced a character called Sirius Black, and he's the godfather of our main character Harry Potter. And I think his character teaches Harry and us a lot about love and friendship and relationships and family. And Harry Potter like essentially taught me a lot about love and friendship. It is my most favorite, most coveted series that I love. So I think this book taught me a lot about love, because after all, the ones who love us never really leave us. And I that is one of my most favorite quotes, and this is from this book, so it had to be here on this list. All right, so the next book I'm going to be talking about will be The 40 Rules of Love by Elif Shafak. So this book is something that I did not expect could be this good. No offense to the author, but I did not expect it to be this good. So this book is about a woman called Ella Rubinstein. She is married. She has 3 children. She's experiencing a midlife crisis where she does not know that is she still in love with her husband, or is she like valued in the life that she's living, or does she crave for something more. And at that time of life, something takes her world up by a storm, and that is love. She finds love at the most unexpected time and in the most unexpected way. I think that's how love is. So to know more, you'll have to read the book. And I think it taught me a lot about love, because it was really refreshing to read about something that was not really traditional, because it was not your typical boy meets girl love story, but it was something that like happens with you when you already are settled, you already have everything that you ever wanted in your life, but still you miss that feeling that is so rare to the world, to the universe. But when you find it, you realize what you're missing all along, so you just give in to it. You don't resist it at all. So the last book is the most favorite book of mine of all time, and I will always say this, that this book taught me, or teaches continues to teaches me a lot about love. And I will always come back to this book whenever I feel lost and whenever I feel like I don't know anything about love or the world. So this book is The Forest of Enchantments by Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni. I don't know how many of you have heard of it or read it, but it is a retelling of Ramayana by the lens or by the perspective of Sita. So why do I say that this book teaches me a lot about love? I think Ramayana is the basis of love, or our understanding of love for a really long time. Why? Because it is the story that has been older than time itself. But why do I still feel like I can still learn from it? Is the answer that you will get after you read this book. I cannot explain it, and even if I try to, I will fail miserably. Everyone knows how much of a heartbreaking love story Ram and Sita shared, and I will not be able to put it into words how heartbreaking this book is. And it taught me everything I needed to know about love. But it also taught me that whatever the hardship may be, however heartbreaking it may be, it will always be worth it, because it is the only thing worth living for, and it lives long after we are gone. Because something that is so powerful can never go away. It will always be there even if we are not there, so it will still have marks over the world. So while you are here, love all you can, and love with all your heart and body. So that is all I had to say. Those are all the recommendations I had for today, and hope you liked it. If you liked it, please subscribe, it helps me, and please share. And that's all. Thank you for watching.